to manage in terms of economic cost. And at one point, I think one of the arguments I actually put forth was the fact that it actually fostered unbalanced development.
This is the problem we have in Cameroon, that people who have the opportunity to talk do not know what to say. People who are in power do not have wisdom. People who have wisdom do not have power. And this is the confusion in Cameroon. Because somebody cannot come out on national television and then open his mouth and say that what the federal system of government was too expensive to manage. And that is what it was abolished. It is a shame hearing this. When you look through Cameroon, when you look at the federal system that was abolished in 1972 by President Amadou Ahidjo, it was not abolished because it was too expensive. The federal system was abolished because of the selfishness of President Amadou Ahidjo, because of influence from France. This is the main reason why the federal system was abolished. The federal system was abolished because Amadou Ahidjo and French Cameroon came into the system, into the union, with a secondary reason, the reason of assimilation. That is why the federal system, they did not come into that union genuinely. They came in just to assimilate the people of Southern Cameroon. And that 11 years period of the federal system of government was even too long to President Amadou Ahidjo, and he was under a heat and pressure to abolish it, because that was not the objective. The objective was not to live as a federal government, a country, for a very long period. It was not abolished because it was too expensive. If you look at countries that are doing well today on earth, they are under federal system. Is it not too expensive for them? Is it too expensive to tell people that manage yourself, let me manage myself? Was there even any federal system? In reality, it was on a pieces of paper. Why Amadou Ahidjo, from that day, 1st October 1961, on the 20th of October 1961, Amadou Ahidjo started abolishing the federal system. That was 19 days after. Can you tell me that within 19 days, they already tested and see that it was too expensive? He started all the journey and succeeded in 1972 by forcing people, pressurizing people to vote against the federal system of government. It was not expensive. And that is what we say that we are talking about a new kind of federal system of government. That is what TFA Talking Point is preaching. A federal system of government where Southern Cameroon and French Cameroon will be like an independent state. They will just have a federal government president who will just be like a figurehead representing the country. But in Southern Cameroon, they will elect their governors or their leaders, whether it will be prime minister or governor or whosoever, right down to the divisional officer, if it will be. They will elect them. And then they will manage their own police. They will manage, police will be only in Southern Cameroon and gendarmes in French Cameroon. And this, we will create, these two states will create their own money, generate their own money, and manage their own resources by themselves without any influence from. Where we will have just one senate, that will be the federal senate. And then the two states will have the National Assembly. That no law and nothing should be imposed on them. It should be about the people. I have written everything down. Everything about the federal system of government that would not be too expensive. That one in 1961 was not even expensive. It's just that there was no will, there was no political will for it to work. That is what it feels. So do not in any way say that it was too expensive, because Amadou Ahidjo do not put even a little effort toward the federal system. Or from the first day, he was already having a heart to abolish it. And he was just there pretending to please the people of Southern Cameroon, to deceive the people of Southern Cameroon, to bring them to French Cameroon in order to assimilate them. That is why for all his years, 23 years in power, he refused to create an Anglo-Saxon university and forced all Southern Cameroonians to go through the University of Yaoundé in order to be assimilated. Those who return back home from abroad, Nigeria, Ghana, United Kingdom, he decided to put them on low salary until they will go through the University of Yaoundé. And then you are telling me that he was having a genuine heart toward it, and it was money that collapsed the federal system of government. If this is your first time on TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel and share this video. It hurts me this morning when I listen to this on CR TV. I say people are terrible, and they just want to, they see an opportunity, they will not reason out. They will just say whatever they wish